Love and light family.
What's going on?
So all my aberrations, we are here. Young God Dante, Cherokee Peasy,
What's going
back
on,
in
y'all?
the house. Y'all know how we do. We miss y'all. We miss y'all. All right, Dante. Came earlier today with a story, about the ancient ancestors, aka also known as the ancient aliens. As you all know, there's, well, not everyone know, but there's different type of aliens out here. Entities, species, interdimensional beings, stuff like that.
Right,
Most of these abductions are usually man-made by the government,
right.
but the orb type view of aliens you see, the orb type lights you see in the sky, those are actual our ancestors right there. The mechanical ones, the ships, the discs, those are most likely 80% of the time gonna be reverse engineered
Right.
crafts. What was that? Oh, somebody said something. Oh, we only see from this last thing. Oh, there we go. Feathers up, ghost, peace, ghost. That's who it is. Mad love, young ghost. Mad love.
Yo, you have to do is watch the skies closely, and you will see something that would you'll never seen before in your life. You have to watch the skies very closely for like a week, and you'll see what I'm talking about.
The truth is in the skies, y'all. The truth is always in the
And I mean,
skies.
watch every star very closely. You won't get tired. You won't get tired of looking up, but it's worth it as far as what you know and what's out here. Because once you see it that first time, it'll change your life forever.
Especially when you're vibing at a certain frequency. When you're vibing at a certain frequency, you're going to see certain entities and certain things, and certain ghost figures and certain
Right?
energies. So as long as you're eating right and vibing right, you're going to see these things.
Right. You gotta remember these entities, especially the ones
My bad, you guys.
come in whenever they want. And they can and if you're aware enough, if you're conscious enough, they'll know that you know that they're around. And they'll potentially use you if they can. But if not, then you just be aware that they're around.
Because they connect straight to your consciousness. Once you're consciously aware of them, you understand what consciously exists.
And what I mean by conscious, like vibrations. Vibrations leads to your consciousness eventually, and you can feel it. Just like you don't want to go into a dark room or where you know where it's dark and you know where you can't see. So what you gonna do? You gonna turn the light on? You know what I'm saying? That's thought. You can feel it. Like why would I walk into this room with no light and I can't see? That's common sense. Same thing with vibrations. You can feel it. It's common sense. You can feel it. And once you notice it's a vibe that you feel, it's common sense to you.
Right. It's all about vibrations and frequencies. If you're vibing at a high frequency, which is love and is in passion, you're going to highly vibrate and collect and attract positive energy. Like a baby knows at birth, naturally knows with common sense and common knowledge of its own DNA that you naturally don't kill your mother. You never needed a book, a biblical book to teach you how to not kill
Right.
your mother and how to when you're hungry to eat.
And just like they say, put it in the book, a nigga won't read it. But that's not always true. Because you can be aware of a lot of things without even setting sight on it. You can like say people have problem comprehending things like reading, for example. What they always say, sound out the words. All right. But really what they actually ain't telling you, those words, those letters are giving off vibrations. In order for you to sound them out, you have to know what the vibration of that word is.
the frequency
The
level
frequency.
of the word.
That way it'll come to you just like that.
Because we usually speak in tongues and vibrations. We always spoke in tongue and vibration. So this new English language, which has us speak with a hisp, a serpent-like tongue, life cometh saith, it kind of taints our DNA and distorts who we are and how we communicate. Because we never communicated with the English language. And now that we do, we have to adapt with it. It's altering our DNA to a certain extent.
Right.
So it's having us vibrate at a different frequency. Like even the music we listen to nowadays is vibrating at a different frequency. It's no longer the R&B, the Bob Marley, you know, it's just dong dong. It's no percussion bands. It's all just bass.
It's like it's mixed with heavy metal.
Right, it's just a dong, a dong. It's a bass vibration instead of a.
But you gotta remember,
frequency.
Entities, they travel. You gotta remember, music is energy. These entities can travel through the music as well. That's why they use the entertainment industry. Because before these entities got here, we was already making music just from our planet was making music.
Right.
And that's what really attracted these entities here.
Right.
Because our ascension is about, on this planet, is way high up than what we know of. We just not there yet. We just can't see it through these eyes that we have.
Exactly.
We just can't see it through these eyes that we have. But once you ascend, once you become aware of certain things, once you start doing things that you normally don't do,
such as walking outside barefoot, getting your feet to land, eating high, vibrant, frequency colored fruits and vegetables like violet, purple colors, like eggplants, and like you have to start meditating more, start getting your chakras.
Showing somebody love on the street that you don't even know.
That really absorbs that gets a lot of energy.
That would change you too.
Like the movie Bosses Incorporated, Bosses Eat, where they had the little scare tanks where the kids' scream would get the energy, but when they realized kids' laughter gives more energy, like scream is like a low frequency, but laughter is a high frequency. That high frequency, we feel the canisters more. That was another subliminal message that Disney once more put into a children's show.
Right. And these entities, they you gotta remember, like I said, they travel off all this energy. They take it from us every time we laugh, every time we're upset, every time we cry.
Exactly.
They take from us because they don't care about us. They don't care about our emotions because they don't understand it in the first place. They never have.
And then what makes it worse is that we don't care about, half of us don't care about our goddamn selves.
Right.
We
and the reason
don't even want to know who the fuck we are or our history. So that dumbs us the fuck down to not even wanting to know what links us to the land. We know that they're pushing us away from our land. We know that there's a homosonic agenda to strip us from our land, to push us to Africa. And y'all still going for this shit. Y'all know they're organ harvesting, but y'all still going. Y'all still calling the police on your neighbors. Y'all knowing they police the state, but you're going to call. We police our own neighborhoods. We can handle our shit. We've been handling our shit for thousands of years. When did we started needing colonizers to help police our situations?
Right.
Take it over, brother.
But you know, law and order, all that came in when the white man came in. When they came and found this land, they had to put law and order here because they knew if the black people here was to become aware, melanated, if they were to become aware,
we'll use the word black here,
we would take this whole planet back over. And the white man is really our slave. They really our people that are
peace,
just like us.
Peace.
But they're on a whole nother frequency.
Peace star.
As far as survival. Their nature is of coldness. They don't care about what you're going through, just like the beast. But at the same time, you have to respect them because you can get caught up into this game once you don't.
So fast, I can't see. Peace, family, peace. Right, you right. But it's like they weren't our slaves, but they're kind of us. So meaning they're basically like a degenerate version of us. So they act superior because they're insecure of who they are. Like the Moors, the Africans enslaved them first.
The white man was the easiest to give this particular conquest to.
They were the easiest to possess with demonic entities because of the lack of melanin. The more melanin you have, the more protection you have, the more cosmetic energy you have from these demonic lower frequency entities. So as you rise in consciousness, your melanin rises in strength. And when that happens, you also consciously rise in conscious level. The higher you rise in conscious, the taller and bigger you get. Consciously. Physically, it may show the early stage you hit it with. Peace, the queen. Peace, the queen. And it's like, once we intertwine with who we truly are and become one back with nature and start giving back to the land and start giving back to people, it's a wrap. We got this shit back. We can take everything back over if we know who we are. Help. It starts within ourselves, starts within our community, starts within our area, starts within our region.
It starts with unconditional love within yourself. Because once you have love for yourself, you'll know you should have love for everybody else.
Right, I can't say that shit enough. We gotta know our worth. I'm not gonna keep saying y'all. I'm saying we.
And when I mean everybody, you have to love everybody for exactly who they are. Because if you hinder that part of you for not doing that, that's when the entity comes in. That's the void where the entity comes in to take over that space that you didn't put love into.
Right. It's like,
because you gotta remember, they don't understand our emotions.
They can't vibe the way we vibe. That's why they watch everything we do. And they learn off of everything we do. And they patent everything.
Right. Remember, we can show love as a vibration. Love comes in the form of a vibration. The entities can travel through that as well. But it's how you use love as a passion that they don't understand.
That's all it. They can't love the way we love. That's why they use these things called dog.
You can try that for somebody in your family who you never told you loved before. And you will see the entity react in them, and that split second, as soon as you say, you know what, bro, I love you. You know what, sis, I love you. You know what, cuz, I love you. You'll see the awareness in them right away. Because you know why? The entity don't understand it. So the entity and that person gonna be exposed like, what are they talking about? So at that moment in time, you're gonna be dealing with the real person, not the entity.
Love first. Always love first. Always love first. Never judge. Ain't no point of judging. We ain't shitting roses. Never judge. If we put more energy into complimenting each other, we'll be good out here.
You can't judge because the entities that's running this planet, they don't give a damn about us, about we spending our money, about anything we got on this planet. It's as far as they know, it's theirs. We are theirs.
They live through the money.
Yeah.
We live through the matriarch. We live through love. We live through the mother.
So you got to be free as much as you can. Be open-minded as much as you can.
Please be open-minded. Read and question everything.
Don't have a one-track mind. A one-track mind is doing the same thing every day. Worrying about the same thing every day.
That's religiously. That's what religion is faithfully doing something every fucking day. That's all religion is, a made-up concept to keep you boxed in
Right.
to the third dimension, to this cubular thing. That's why everything you see in life, whenever you just look at every fucking thing you see has four sides to it. Everything from this bottle to even a circle. You put a circle in a box, put a circle in the cube. Everything has a cubular circular to it. You step outside, you look at your city, it's a cube. You look at the parking lot, it's a cube. The building you in, it's a cube. You wake up in the morning, you're in a fucking cube. The TV's a fucking cube. Everything's cubular. Everything has four sides. They want to keep you boxed in to that fucking prism. Break out that matrix, break out that prism. We are well-rounded. A circle is a square is a circle. Inner stand, outer stand, or overstand. Everything that's coming about. Everything you was taught when you was little is a fucking lie.
Right.
Rise over this bullshit. Read the fuck. Why would you pick up a Bible? I mean, yeah, read the Bible to a certain extent. Because to me, every book has a piece to the puzzle. Every book has a clue. I'm not religious. I'm spiritual. I'm spiritual as fuck.
The Bible has some biblical.
All the Bible is Egyptology. It's just reinterpreted history, and all Egyptology is all reinterpreted spirituality. All religion is spirituality reinterpreted.
But let me say this: the Bible, whether the entity know it or not, whether the government know it or not, whether the people know it or not that put the Bible out, it has been so many verses made for what you think he is. It's a lot of things you have to read in between the Bible and the lines. You have to break down from the dictionary.
The Bible is like a comic book. It's not meant to be taken literal.
The Bible is almost the opposite of the dictionary. You read the dictionary, especially the older dictionaries, it will represent a lot of what you can't read and what can't be explained in the Bible. And what you will find in the dictionary will probably shock you from what the Bible don't explain. The Bible will only take you so far of what, as far as on the religious aspect of what man wants you to know of their God. Because you remember, if you have a God, or if somebody has a God, it's always easier for the next person to think, well, if they have a God, where's my God? Their God must be my God. And that's how the mind control starts. That's how easily it's chased from one person to the next. Do your research on the Bible.
Right.
Do your research.
All religion comes from is the fucking Vatican. The Vatican is a fucking occult that worship the Baphomet and Baal, the Baal god, the king, the triangle dude. I'm telling y'all. Halito, peace, love, and light. Peace, love, and light. Question mark, buddy. What's the question mark for? Ask your question.
Just like Amun Ra. Amun Ra was the sun god. And the Egyptians, throughout time, through scholars, Amun Ra, the name Amen came from the name Amun Ra. And when you find out who the god Amun Ra is, it's the sun god.
Right, and a lot of people need to understand or understand that we taught these people how to build pyramids. We learned how to build pyramids from our Atlantean ancestors. The Atlantean ancestors is our sunken city, Atlantis, which is what do you call it? Secrets of Immortality. Is what you call right there in the Atlantic Ocean. So it's like our Atlantean ancestors are basically, I don't want to say it, like we're basically our ancient symbol is the dragon.
Well, as far as I know, with the pyramids, they're weights, and they're put throughout the planet. They're in the oceans. They're on the moon. They're all over our planet. Just about everywhere, every continent you can go to, just about has some type of pyramid.
And the
From what-
pyramids were built to collect the Earth's kinetic energy to vibe at a certain frequency. It
Right.
made its own type of music
Right.
a certain interdimensional
These
realm.
pyramids are energy transfers where you can go from one dimension to the next.
Alright. I don't know why you came out the cut and said Hitler was an amazing man, but Hitler did discover a lot of shit. I ain't gonna hold you.
Hitler wasn't amazing man as far as
He was a hell of a leader.
As far as on our
He was
planet,
one of the greatest
but,
leaders.
But let me put it like this: if you do your research on World War II, he exposed and he made a lot of people aware of
the Zenith.
Of how can I say, of taking over countries and find out what their artifacts were and find out what their gods were. That's what Hitler was
Right.
trying
Hitler
to do.
knew the truth. Hitler was looking for stargates and shit. And Hitler was all some other shit.
And Hitler's name wasn't Hitler. He took that from his astrologer. His name wasn't Hitler. He took that from his astrologer.
That's why Emerald Bird, they did, and then the Soviet Union went up there to the Antarctica to look for Hitler's. He had a base under the ice in Antarctica down there, and that's where he had reverse engineered UFO crash down there also.
But the Nazis wanted to show you that in the Arctic is no North Pole. It's a wormhole in the North Pole. There's no South Pole. Hitler was exposing what the United States didn't want to tell you. These entities came to Germany first.
Yeah, Hitler did actually spoke with certain interdimensional beings.
But what happened? These entities, when they came to Germany, they came to them in the, I believe it was the 30s, the early 30s. But Germany turned these entities away. So their next opportunity of how can I say of agreement was with the United States. And when they did an agreement with the United States, that's when they had the right to abduct people, when they had the right to enter people's minds without permission. They had the right to take people without returning them. They had the right to experiment on people. These entities are doing a lot of things in the name of the government from the agreement that they made, but it's not being honored by these entities. The agreement is not being honored because the agreement was they're not supposed to abduct people. We're supposed to trade them technology, and that's what happened. The agreement was to trade them technology for them to do research of melanated people.
People in general, animals in general. It's a certain. So first, the treaty was that the aliens were going to use technologies if they let us abduct humans and experiment on some humans and some cattle, some animals, and they'll bring the humans back with no memories of what happened and no scars about what happened, but they'll leave a little piece of shard in them to keep. It was like their way of chipping.
Now remember,
it was like a locating chip.
Now
so
remember, you got people.
Contact.
Remember, you got the people that get abducted are mostly government-based entities, probably clones, probably hybrids that abduct people from here.
Genetically modified. They genetically modified
from the
a
government.
lot of motherfuckers to find out a new
But
way.
then you have contactees. You have people that's contacted.
Yeah, that's kind of the.
You have people that's like
fourth kind or the fifth kind.
Right. You have regular people that's contacted by entities, benevolent entities, their ancestors maybe, that will come to them, and they'll take them through astral projection, through their deja vu. Through deja vu can mean when you're up. And also when you sleep.
Sometimes a lot of these abductions are done by CIA officials, reverse engineered crafts, and MK Ultra mind control. gamma waves they use from a machine that have actually shocked and paralyzed some of your nerve systems and fuck up your memory somewhat. And also, the treaty jive was fucked up with the aliens because when the U.S. and the Soviet Union was shooting down alien crafts, they was finding mutilated human and animal body parts in them. So they had another little meeting, and the people asked the entities like, "What the fuck's going on?" Thought we had a deal that if we give you some people, you give us some technology, but you'll send them back. Okay, why are we finding mutilated human and animals in y'all ships? And then the animal was like, well, when they did say they apologized, but to a certain extent, they really
Because they
apologized.
never.
So they was like, they told us, well, we couldn't really find a way, the way they was doing it, they couldn't find a way to find a reproductive organ, how to reproduce. So they needed more graphic and more extreme surgeries that may cause death of the specimen to find out how to really do it. And so that's when a lot of the alchemy came up to play. And it's a lot of shit, and there's a lot of extra shit that's there to freak you out, to scare you, because they're going to try to fake an invasion. Don't go for that shit, because our ancestors will let us know when it's real. That's why we need to get on our shit now. Everyone need to know they're American Aboriginal Indians. Get to your ancestry, get to your motherland, understand your ancestors, understand, get spiritually entwined, meditate, so you know on the spiritual realm how to deal with these entities, how to deal with what's to come. What's coming is going to be spiritual. The shit ain't going to, you're not going to be able to physically comprehend the shit that's about to go down in the next 5 to 6 years. This shit is about to be straight spiritual. And these people are killing us off, live physically, but really paper genocide.
The non-melanated people are going to get desperate. And the reason why they're going to get desperate,
because they're going to be confused, they're going to lack knowledge, ignorance.
It's because our ancestors and the people, the knowledge people that are here, that's melanated, they are lifting the ascension of the planet as a whole. So the sun is going to send down rays that's going to help these melanated people out, and the non-melanated people that don't have souls are going to die. And when I mean
everyone has souls. No one's gonna everyone's gonna have the chance to clear. Everyone's got a chance to fight. There's a time limit, but there's no time limit on this shit. What happens is going to happen.
It's a time limit. It's a time limit as far as the Palladians, because you gotta remember they having wars as we speak over this planet to our rights, as far as the energy that comes down here to what we can gain.
You gotta listen. That war with the Palladians, that's not our war.
It's not our war.
That war will fix itself out, because we still got the galactical council.
It's not a war, but that war that they're having is for the entities. Either they gonna come here to do what they do, or because the war is for them not obeying the agreement and for violating the rights of the universe as far as the Ada is concerned. That's why they having the war as far as our rights, and we're so dumbed down that if we was to ascend, that the lower vibration things that on this planet and the people that have no souls, if the ascension was, say, in the 12th dimension,
but they've been going to war for millions of years before they even came to the Zetra.
Right. But see, our planet is one of the only planets outside of their star system that needs help, which is us. But see, they can't help us in a way because we already made an agreement
No,
with these reptilians.
We didn't make this agreement.
Right, we
they
did. Right, we did. We didn't.
We're good.
Right,
our
right.
ancestors said, we're good. We just gotta get our people together so we can spiritual time.
Right. That's
shit.
why. That's why I said about the sun, about the people that have no souls, which includes the white man. Once the
and
sun,
the African,
once the sun
and
help
the
us
Asian.
out, once the sun help us out, these reptilians and it will be exposed. You will see people shape shifting in front of your eyes. You will see people just doing crazy shit out of the blue because they don't know what the fuck is happening to them. But you would know.
When he say shape shift, you mean the person's character would change because the entity would.
You may see their pupils dilate, looking from the cornea we know in our eyes circle to a vertical cat or a lizard
goat
or a lizard
slit. Goat.
And because
that's usually some of the Caucasus, like the Romanians and the
because you remember these grays, these thousands of races of grays that these reptilians have created. They still
walking among us.
They still genetically modified from the reptilians. Even the grays, when they exposed, they have vertical slits in their eyes. Because they come from the reptilian. And it's exposed in people.
And certain bloodlines and DNA that they run through that is strong, that they can manifest and it came into the physical from years and years and years. Because there was always mythical creatures over here. We always had dragons. We still do got dragons on the ground. They're slumbering right now. They're sleeping, waiting for us. We used to ride the dragons. We used to ride the birds, the big eagles. We used to ride the alligators. We used to ride it was like we was the one amongst the lands. All of the Americas, Turtle Islands, the Caribbean, all of it was like a vast, like basically how it was in the movie Avatar. Everything was beautiful, vast vegetation. Everything was lovely. Dangerous as fuck. You had to know how to fight. You had to know how to hunt. That's why all the kids and children in the village always was hunting, always did what they had to do. But it was beautiful, beautiful. 100,000 years, even when we first came here, like millions of years ago. It was beautiful. It was beautiful when we had the silicon trees. It's everything. Everything was beautiful. Just like the movie Avatar. There's plants everywhere, underground caverns, underground like villages, and it's still there. We got underground oceans. You know, Earth isn't a globe like y'all think. Shaped like the moon.
Let me just say this. And they also did tell you that billions of years ago, that before they knew about our existence, you existed as sparks of light.
Energy.
You were sparks of light.
That's why they worship the sun. The sun
in the universe.
The energy that they
That's how we was. Sparks of light in the universe.
We're made of the sun.
But we was given by us being sparks of light. By us being sparks of light, we came from the Creator. We came from a part of that spark, of that light.
Holy shit, what did you just say? I'm missing it. He said we must ensure the extinct of our people and a future of white children. Siege here. Yeah, I need a fucking what you call that? A fucking moderator.
Yeah.
I don't know what that is. I don't know. Next thing he say, I'm gonna see. Who is it? What's that name? Oh, I'm fucking drunk out. Hold on, family. All right, back. All right. We got it back on there. All right, now who the fuck is that again? All right, all right, cuz with no face on. Hold on, is that like a blue cross or green cross? Is that a Mason? Or is that a white national? I don't know. Anywho. Oh, you heard about that shit?
What?
That could be a KKK rally in DC.
I mean, yeah, because they, you know what I'm saying? The white man is just getting desperate. That's
I heard.
That's their desperation.
I'm not sure if that's true or not, but I heard it was supposed to be like a KKK rally.
But see, all that is distractions.
Yeah,
all that is
definitely,
distractions.
definitely.
I don't care about
definitely
the rally, but they using that to throw that out there because they're desperate, and this is just to put fear in the people that's already dumbed down.
Yeah.
And to keep them contained in their box that they already thinking in, to keep them in that one track mind. Because if you stay in that one track mind, then you're doing exactly what they want. It's keeping a one track mind. You working your 9 to 5, yes sir, no ma'am. You paying your bills on time. You buying your food from the grocery store. You doing everything that they want you to do because that's the way to keep you distracted and dumbed down.
That's what they program you to do. Schools and concentration camps. It's back to homeschool your children.
So that way this same process keep going over and over and over and over again. You find yourself doing the same thing over and over again for the next 45 years. And then you don't want to wake up because then it'll be too late. And then everything will be new to you. You'll wonder why you got younger kids coming to you talking about things you never heard before. That's because you was out of touch. You was out of touch with the youth.
Right.
You was out of touch with self, period.
With nature.
Because you were so distracted of what they was giving you.
There you go.
Working your 9 to 5.
There you go.
You know, doing what you had to do.
Mm-hmm.
It's important to some people. But in order to get somewhere, it'll make you better.
You gotta know how serious this shit is. This shit is not a game. This shit is no fucking joke. You gotta know who you are. Know what land you on. This is your fucking land. Act like it.
Right.
We're fucking gods and goddesses. Act like it. Stop acting like you're fucking slaves and Negroes and this ain't your shit. Stop acting like you're from fucking Africa. Alright, go to Africa and be a fucking citizen.
A lot of young melanated guys are waking up to all the bullshit that's going on as far as these entities are out here. There's aliens. Yes, there's aliens. The government are lying to us about everything possible. And religion is just as false as it could be.
Not necessarily the government, like the secret government and the people running the government. It's what's fucking us over. The Rothschilds, these bank owners, these money owners.
It's the Matrix. It's the Matrix. You open one door, it goes to another door. There's another person. There's another vibe you deal with.
And what we need to understand or understand is we have the strength to overcome all this bullshit. All we must do is believe. Believe in ourselves. Believe in mother. Believe in our land. Believe in our heritage. Believe in who we are. Don't believe in a fucking belief system. Don't get caught up in a fucking political soup. We are their bread and butter. We are everything that this planet ever needed. Let's act like it. Let's give back to mother. Let's start planting. Let's start standing up. Let's start going to town meetings. Let's start going around our city. Let's start suing these motherfuckers. Study law. Study international law.
And you don't need to be around anybody that's critical, because if you wanna be critical, just use that part of you that's critical. That's all you have to do, and you'll find yourself staying away from negative people. You'll find yourself staying away from people that only want things their way. And what that is that's control. That's straight control from anybody that wants to put you in their life, in their setting to do what they want.
You ain't never heard of nobody loving somebody, controlling somebody. Love ain't control. Love is the key. Stop controlling people. Stop telling people to start loving. Lead by example. That's all we can do. We just here to make you folks think, man. And fucking read, you guys. You gotta read. I cannot stress that the fuck enough.
Right.
Read. You got to like you got to wash your ass. You got to read. You got to read as much as you wash your ass. You got to read as much as you fucking brush your teeth. Read like you eat. Read. Don't just listen to shit and just listen. Even me, don't just listen to me and other fuckers.
Because these entities out here are getting
take heed
desperate.
to what we're saying. Look the shit
are getting desperate. These reptilians are getting desperate more and more every day. And let me say this too. When you speak about this, they know you're talking about it. They know you're talking about them. They hear you. Because you got to remember, they have powers of the universe that we possess. They can walk through walls. If we was in that dimension, we can walk through walls. It's fascinating that the things that we possess, that they know that we can get to that level if we just keep our knowledge of the cosmos going.
And half of us can't even fucking comprehend what the fuck we're capable of. We can't even fathom the shit that we can do, how we can telepathically communicate with each other, levitate, heat things like the alchemy, knowing the alchemy of everything around you, the basic concept, the basic building blocks of things in the universe around you. People are so stuck on, oh, what's going on in my city, my town, or you gotta think about shit consciously on a galactical level, on an infinite universal level.
Right.
This shit isn't just here on rock.
Because you gotta remember,
all is once you start once you start comprehending that we are the fucking universe. Because you gotta remember everything. Because you gotta remember it's only. Because you gotta remember it's only one race, the human race. See what I'm saying? It's only one race, the human race. Then as on our planet, it's broken down to individual races. But you always gotta remember, it's one race, the human race. But out of that human race are gods of the universe. We're just stuck in the physical because we like curiosity that kills the cat. We are the only people that's not knowing who we are. Everyone else know who they are, but we are the only people having trouble. Once we get on our shit and know who we are, it is a wrap. Everything is cured. Everything will get on the go. I'm not saying it's gonna click like that. Rome was built in a day, you know. That's what they say. I like that little quote. Shout out to Tiffany. From C to Chucky. Hey, shout out to Chucky fucking Perry. That little nigga Perry. Yeah, it shows how them folks is. It shows how them folks are. Oh, come on, what is this? Air report. Oh, come on. What's the air report for? What they trying to do here? Trying to knock us off. Alright, we're back. What's this? Shout out, peace and love, peace and love. What the comments say? I don't know, there's so many of them. Alright, one pop us up. What it do? Hey, shout out T-Ray. Hey, peace and love, fam, peace and love. Oh, they keep trying to knock us off, yeah. They trying to knock us off, y'all. YouTube was trying to knock us off. Damn, man. Good God. You can't knock us off. We're the American Aborigine Indians. We cannot be knocked off on our own land. They will not.
Yeah, man. Don't
The
have
only way we will lose is if we defeat ourselves. We are
Right.
our
Don't have
own
a
selves
one-track
our worst
mind out here.
enemy. Always be open-minded.
It's
y'all.
other thing. It's other things to worry about other than drugs and
Hell
money.
yeah, young. Good ass vibes out here. Good ass vibes, man. We just gotta get our people to understand, man. Love is the key. We got to know who we are. That's so important. Our history is so important because it was
Right.
told to us wrong.
Right.
Everything was lied
You
to
gotta
us. We
remember,
gotta go back and know our real
you gotta
history.
remember, I heard that his story was the white man history.
Right, man. We gotta know her story. We gotta know mother's story. The story mother left. The story our grandmother left. Not these grandma killers, man. Understand our land
Right.
and know who our stand is. Yeah, I can't read it. Gotta know, y'all. We gotta know. We gotta fight for it. This shit ain't easy. We was born warriors. We was born soldiers. We was born to fight. This is our shit. We gotta fight for it. We can't lay down. It's like someone coming to your house telling you what to do. We cannot lay down. We gotta fight for what we believe in. And this is our shit. Can't let nobody come to our land and make us illegally pay taxes on our own land. If anything, they need to pay us something in the mail for all the money they making across the world. For the debts they coming in with China, why are they in debt and we gotta pay for the debt? Sue they ass. Know how much power we got. Stop acting like we can't do shit. We ain't citizens. How the fuck you gonna be a citizen of your own goddamn land? I cannot, god damn it. If y'all don't get up, you pick up a goddamn book. Understand the law meaning of words, y'all. The etymology of these words, y'all. These words are curse words, y'all. I promise y'all these words are curse words, y'all. Look this shit up.
Do your research.
Focus, y'all. Don't believe. I pray to God y'all don't believe shit that I ever say. Just look this shit up. For fuck's sake, look the shit up. That's all you got to do.
Right.
I ain't telling you man it's nothing, but I'm showing you something. Look this shit up, young. This shit is not a fucking game, young. This is our rise and this is our demise. This is it. This is either you gonna pick up the baton that Dr. King and Malcolm X left, or we gonna fall. You can't be scared to die. We fucking live to die. We live to fucking die.
We never die. We never die.
Right, you don't die. Your physical dies, but your spirit lives on. You become one of the cosmos.
We come from the Creator and sparks of light. Light never die. But
We
you
are
gotta
all.
remember. You gotta remember the difference between electricity and energy.
Hey,
Yeah.
fuck bad. But man, I'm telling y'all, it's up to us. Fuck the bullshit. It's up to us. This one, I'm gonna put that one through surgery. But it's up to us, y'all. It's up to us. We gotta fix this shit. Ain't no sitting back, oh, let Jesus take the wheel. Fuck Jesus. That homosexual gonna get your ass killed.
Yeah.
He gonna run your ass off the road. He gonna run you off the road, man. I'm telling y'all, man. Don't let that motherfucker get you fucked, man. He gonna get your ass late, man. We were never religious slaves. We was always spiritual beings of love, y'all.
Nobody.
We was always spiritual, bro. Y'all gonna let these motherfucking colonizers come over here, bring bullshit over here. Then y'all gonna rock for that shit and still rock for that shit till this motherfucking day? Y'all got the game fucked up. I swear to God, y'all got the game fucked up. Wake up. Wake up. Ain't no way y'all still falling for this shit. Y'all ain't ask no motherfucking questions. Ain't no way y'all don't know that black is false entity. Police are allowed to kill black. This is black. My fucking shoe is black. This fucking Muhammad Ali has glove is black. This is copper. We're the copper color Indians, young. The copper color Aborigines, young. We run this shit. This is Turtle Island. They turned it to the cop. They turned it to America. Then went from America to the United States for America. Then it was the United States of America. Now it's just the fucking United States. Just a fucking corporation which China owns 41% of. And this corporation borrows $8 trillion a year from China and has to sell all of China's shit. That's why I ain't got no hate. I love Jackie Chan, Bruce Lee, everybody. You know, I love even all the Caucasoids, all of the Africans. I love y'all to death. I love you all. But you guys gotta take all this genocide shit back to y'all land. I know, I understand y'all got jealous that we was feeding the world. That us Indians was feeding the world and everybody was fucking with us, but don't mean I gotta come over here and fuck with us. We ain't never come over there and fuck with y'all. Remember, before them Africans came over here, before that little African slave ship came over here, y'all was taking us Indians all over the place. Mm-hmm. Before y'all brought them 300,000 Indians over here, before y'all brought Kunta Kinte's so-called ass over here, which story is fake? That root story is fake. Kunta Kinte never fucking existed. You feel me? Just some make-believe shit to make y'all think y'all some fuck from fucking Africa. Y'all see, y'all gotta do y'all research, y'all. Y'all really do. Y'all really do. I gotta get information and look it up. It's not hard. Get information, look it up. Get fucking information, look it the fuck up. It's that fucking simple. It's that fucking easy. You have, what's this, a smartphone? You gotta be smarter than a fucking phone, man. Cause common sense ain't that fucking common. I swear to God. I swear to God. Let me put the monkey man. Bring the monkey man. You got to bring in the monkey man. I can't walk away upon the monkey man. Yeah, it's not a game though, y'all. On a serious note, it's not a fucking game. We gotta focus, y'all, on what's really needed to be focused on, and that's the babies, the children. If you know school's fucked up, let's sue the fucking United States Board of Education system for adulteration and paper genocide of our children. Why are you still teaching our children in school that they're false prophets? See, I don't have any kids, once again, as you all know, but every child out here is my child. All these babies are my babies. All the elderly are my elderly. They're my grandmother, grandfathers. All the brothers and sisters are my brothers and sisters. All my aborigines, we are one. It's not a community, it's a fucking village. We can't wake up into boxes every day and to step out the room into another box. To step and take the piss in another box. Put me stepping out of TPs into the world, man. Stepping out of TPs into the motherfucking world. Planting seeds. All that shit. We gotta get back with living with the land, y'all. To a certain extent, and this shit is going to fucking, it's gonna work. We gotta get the agriculture back, start getting these farms, start getting land. You start getting taxes, get your tax money together, put your tax money together, start investing in land. Once we get to land, we can set up shop, Aborigine shop, Indigenous shop, American Indian shops. And if you call it a black shop, we're gonna have to shop the fuck out you, because no one's gonna invest. No one's gonna invest in a false entity. They keep cutting my shit short when I say my American Indians, don't like that shit, Don't like that shit. My man typing like shit. What he saying? What's he saying, fam? Black nigga and yes indeed, yes indeed. What that say, man? Go back to that one. Aboriginal, Indigenous, Americans. Yes indeed. God damn it, T-Ray. That's what the fuck I'm talking about. Shout out to the Baltimore Ravens. It is.
Shout out to the Cowboys.
You cannot say that on my live feed. You cannot say that on my shit. Oh.
I had to do it, man. Had to do it.
I feel your love. I feel your passion.
Cowboy
I
Nation.
feel your energy, man. But hell no. I mean, shout out to Michael Irvin. You feel me? Shout out to Michael Irvin. To you already know. Shout out to Deion. He went there. Shout out to Deion. Shout out to Emmett. But no, bruh. Fuck no, bruh. Hell no. You can't do that.
Well, even though we lost last night, it's all good.
That's why they got lost for a reason.
We're about to pull this season through. You know what I'm saying?
No.
You know what I'm saying?
Just for that, shout out to the Redskins.
You know what I'm saying? 15-1. We going.
Shout out to the Redskins, y'all.
Oh, man. Cool.
Just for that. And for the record, I'm a Raven fan. But I was born in D.C., raised in Maryland.
I'm a Cowboys fan.
Holy fuck, dude! Please stop it.
Born and raised.
Stop it. God damn.
In the city, but seeing them play down here a whole rack of time.
Well, Uncle Ruckus say no relations.
And whoop a lot of ass.
No relations. That's how. Fuck no, nah. That shit hurt. My spleen. Fuck no. But yeah, shout out to my Ravens, man. I love my Ravens, I love my Ravens. Black and purple till I die. But even that, I gotta get over that though. Like I can't analyze them, Right. Can't analyze them. I gotta give that football shit up,
Right. Everything is a part of the matrix.
All right, I'm gonna try to live feed or just watch the little play-by-play little drink on my phone. I don't really watch TV. Unless it's music or lectures, like keys to go look up. I go to the Library of Congress and the archive. It's just beautiful. I mean, I live right here, and where DC is the master place for knowledge. Fucking Masons are running that shit. That and we're gonna have to do a video on that motherfucking we're gonna have to go out there. Yeah. And do a video on the motherfucking on that fucking Masonic temple,
Hold on, didn't they say a black man built the black man
Benjamin Banneker, because Pierre Lafont. Yeah, all of them. Pierre Lafont was building streets, was trying to do the Fibonacci's of
I ain't surprised.
All that shit. But they ain't let him finish it. So that Indian, Benjamin Banneker, real live, finished it off on. Moors ain't the correct term either. Moors are sellouts. Like a lot of Masons are. I'm sorry. There's good Masons and there's good Moors out there. But you gotta know the moral of these secret societies of brotherhood.
Right. If you
first of all, if you're a Mason, then you worship Baal, you worship the Baphomet, you worship in Lucifer, and because you're a philosopher of knowledge and all that other shit. And if you're a Moor, you're repping North Africa. And now, if you're claiming Moorish American, then it's fuck you, because now you're a corporation that's trying to claim to be an American Indian. Now you're stepping on our land trying to take our shit.
You gotta remember this government has lied to us. So anything that you think of that can be traced to as far as your lineage, if it seemed that easy, that's not what it is.
If you're a Moor, all right, you're a Moor. Take this shit to Africa. But if you're a Moor trying to claim Moorish American to get you like a little citizenship, but nah, fuck that. Fuck off.
Because a lot of people that I know, they don't have family members that come from Africa. A lot of people in my family are from the South. I got maybe one family that live up north. But other than that, most of my family from the South. I have nobody that's in Africa. Yeah, but if you talking about a Moor, that's repping Africa. Anything a Mason is about, that's as far as as being as entertainer. That's like being in entertainment. They have everything behind the scenes that they direct. That same thing with the Masons. They just following, the high orders of the government.
Yeah, shit is fucking wicked. Shit is fucking wicked. Shit is wicked. Shit is wicked. I mean, like, for real, where are American Aborigines? We are the Niji people of Turtle Island. All that, if you say Indians, that's the same term. If that's the English term for an American Indian, for an American indigenous Indian, for the original Indian, then you can use the word Indian. Because that links us and connects us to our land and to mother.
But let me say this.
So I don't give a damn if they just made up Indian yesterday at a KKK rally. If that turns me the copper color American people of this land, then that's what it is. If you don't want to be called Indian, then say you're American Aborigine, or you're an American Indigenous, or you're Indigenous to America, or you're the Niji people to Island.
The Indians, they are.
But I'm gonna use Indian because what the fuck they want to call us? Fuck it.
The Indians are their own.
I know I ain't black.
Are their own indigenous.
I know I ain't no motherfucking Moor. But I ain't no motherfucking Mason. I ain't African American. I know that motherfucking much.
But even the Indians came from a spark of light, just like any of those melanated person, which, from what I know, is they say come from dark matter, and from the creator of the universe, they said it's more feminine. And they depicted images on Mars that depicted a black woman. Melanated. So if she a black woman, so
what is it doing? Error connected identity problem on an error report. Oh, what are they trying to do to my shit? Ray, what you talking about, Ray? What you talking about, Ray? Whatever. More oldest people. The oldest people is not the Moors. The Indians are the oldest people. We taught the Moors everything.
Indians are not the oldest people.
Well, who's older than us?
It's people older than the Indians.
No, I know, like the ancient people, but like the Indians taught the Moors everything they knew. The Moors ain't know how to make no pyramids until we taught them. The Moors ain't know shit about Egypt when we taught them about Egypt, they made kemet. They ain't know shit about the Nile River until they seen our Mississippi River. All of our pyramids and structures over here in Brazil and America are older than Africa, bro.
You have to trace melanation.
Melanation came from all around.
Melanation.
It didn't originate from Africa.
It didn't. Melanation came from that spark.
And that spark came
and that spark of light
came from Mother.
It's what gave
Earth.
It's what gave us this dark matter. See what I'm saying?
Right.
So we're, like I said, when they seen people on the different planets, they were like this color almost.
Black. So who are the oldest people on this planet?
I can't say Indians. I can't say from what all the scholars talk about. It's the people from Atlantis. And from what I heard,
part of Turtle Island.
And from what I heard from people,
and then you got Limeria.
From people Atlantis, you have people as black as the stool.
Yeah, the purple.
You see what I'm saying? Like, that's where you had that color, but they call
like blue people,
blue black.
Yeah,
because out of
the indigo.
Because out of darkness, you can bring light.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So
there you go, indigo. Yeah.
So dark matter is the first trace. Then they pull from the dark matter. Then they created.
That's who the Atlanteans were. They were the indigo, 15-foot tall. Cause that's who the first people on this planet were 15-foot tall melanated women. They were indigo women, bruh.
Right.
They were just like hermaphrodite. They had the sperm gland, and they had their vagina and the vestibular gland. They could reproduce. That's when them fucking Netflix came down, started interbreeding, and genetically broke them down. That's when the male and female in the shit anatomy broke down. That's when they needed the two to coexist, and all that shit came about.
Our lineage go way past.
This shit go millions and millions of
right,
years, billions of years.
But you gotta think about on this
planet. Because before we even came to Earth, we terraformed Earth.
Right.
Before we came to Earth, we was spiritual like beings in another
Do Indians have dreadlocks?
Yes.
Do black Indians have dreadlocks?
Melanated Indians, yes.
Right. All right. So when you look up Indians have dreadlocks, then when you go back, when you trace their lineage back, it gets darker.
Yeah.
Right. So they no longer were called Indians.
There was Niji.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. And then there was different names. Yes, there were different names. But when I say Indians, look.
It goes deeper than that.
When I say the oldest people on this planet were Indians, I meant our ancestors, which was the Turtle Island and the Atlanteans.
Right.
Because before Turtle Island, the Atlanteans taught us everything.
Remember, we have families. We get reincarnated as sparks of light to enlighten our people. Some people choose to come back here, some people don't. Some people
you can choose to come back in that, but if you don't know the truth, you'll be recycled and come back.
Right.
But if you know the truth,
right,
you won't come back, because when you die, the great deception of reverse psychiatry. Don't follow the light, because you follow the light, you'll come back reincarnated.
When I say certain people,
whatever energy you put in the life before.
When I say certain people,
hold on, but if you don't follow the light and you go to the darkness, you go to your melanation, you go to the cosmos, you become the cosmos, you become one, you become God again, you become one of the God forms, you become all again. So what would you rather do? You rather follow the light and be reincarnated as some of the energy you input the light before and become as the drink you come after, or you rather come back as one as God again, as be part of the cosmos, be the universe, because the universe is infinite dimensions, multiple realities.
I'm coming back as one, as I am as I am.
So you basically, all right, you're not gonna follow the light then.
I'm not gonna follow the light.
Bet. Me neither.
I'm not gonna follow the light. I'm not trying to come back
here. Because I'm trying to do what I can now, so that it'll spark something for the youth.
But this the thing. This is what I'm talking about. When you enlighten yourself through knowledge, through music, through meditation, and you talk to your ancestors, you vibrate on other playing fields. Even when you go to sleep, they say you died. But you got to remember this. When you do talk to your ancestors, when you do talk to the higher ups, when you do meditate, or when you do ascend, you know what I'm saying? They might have a message for you to come back here. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
And that's your choice. You don't know what may happen outside of this body when you leave this planet. You see what I'm saying? Because at that point, you're going to be that spark of light again. That's if you're going to go back to what the reptilians trying to create, which is what their planet, which is where their planet is from. Because where their planet is from, they created a lot of machines.
Man, not to cut you off, but the reptilians can't fuck with us, bruh. That's what I'm trying to tell you. They can't fuck with us, so don't fear them.
No, we're not fearing them at all. We're not fearing them at all. But see, the thing is, for the people that won't be awoke, these reptilians can expose themselves any day and kill the people that's dumbed down. All. They will have to, because them the people that are sacrificial. They don't know nothing. They like sheep. Right.
Slowly.
And their knowledge is what enhances the melon is what enhances their knowledge.
The sun also sends codes
everything all is one.
To your DNA.
Everything all is one. Yeah. But when you got stuff down here that's dumbing you down, your food, things you listen to, things you hear, if you're not listening to it the right way, if you're not thinking about it the right way, you're gonna get caught up in it, and then you're gonna be just like the system.
I'm gonna get this thing open, bro. I was having trouble with this shit, dude. Keep going.
You're gonna be just like the system, and you gotta remember, don't be afraid to open that next door. One door leads to the next. You know what I'm saying? You always gotta go back to the movie to make
But you must be consciously aware of what you're getting into. You must be
Right.
spiritually strong
Right,
enough.
right.
In order to strengthen your spirit, it's just to meditate.
Whatever your first
Just
thought
to
is, whatever your first thought, your first vibe is, or what you feel, that's you. That's your true consciousness. Your second thought is your alter ego. That potentially could get you fucked up. It's like playing Russian roulette with your second thought.
But those are also your ancestors speaking. You think it's yourself?
Only that first thought. Only that first thought. Only that first thought in your conscience. Not the second thought.
Necessarily.
Not the second thought. Because you gotta remember, these entities, for their way of control, they already mastered that. So they already contain the way you want to think. The next place because they already know what you're gonna do before you do it.
Common sense to the matriarch helps a lot. Common sense and respect for the matriarch helps a lot. We got a paragraph. Indians is what the Amazon in the kind of us. Oh, all right. We're American Aborigines then, all right? If you don't want to be called Indian, just call yourself American Aborigine, Brother T. All right. We hold on. He said we are. There we go. All right. Let me see.
No, it's two separate kinds. One is an indigenous, and one is also.
It says we are.
Oh, this.
No, whoa, T, whoa, no, T, whoa, brother. We are not Moors. We are not Moors, bro.
Not Moors.
We are not Moors. We are not Moors. All right, got a knock. So that means got a crucial session going on.
Our lineage go deeper than Moors. It go deeper than
we're not Moors.
Any black heritage, from far as what you know, our existence.
If it's African, like if you have ancestors in grave sites, if you're legitimately from Africa, then you're most likely a Moor. You know, because that's a North African.
Right. If you have ties to Africa,
the original Europeans were melanated Africans. The original Mongolians, the original Asians were melanated Africans. So, yeah. On that note, we're gonna end it off. I'm about to go skate. Shout out to the skate world. Shout out to the family. I love you all. Thank you for tuning in, everybody. God bless everybody. Mother God within us all, bless all. Just have a peaceful, blissful day, everybody. Holly Soda all. Damn, we go. Alright. We're gonna read the day that. Alright, but man, make this a productive day. Help someone, love someone. Till next time. Peace, love, and light. Young Cherokee, Young D. We out, y'all.